Good day, students. So today we are seeing module 5. In the module 5 we are dealing with stresses in inclined planes, Mohs circle of stresses, then comes columns, then comes torsion. Okay, these three are the main important points in module 5. The course objectives and course outcomes will be, after studying this module, you will be able to identify what do you mean by principal stress, what do you mean by principal plane, shear state or simple shear stress, etc. And also the analysis of columns also you will be able to analyze. So first we'll see the first portion, that is stresses on inclined planes. For that we are considering first case. In this, the first case is when it is subjected to uniaxial stress. Stress in inclined planes, we are considering two cases. First is when it is subjected to uniaxial stress, and next is biaxial stress. So for uniaxial stress, we are going to consider a bar subjected to uniaxial stress sigma x along the x direction. Let sigma n and sigma t be the normal and tangential stresses on the inclined plane AC. So AC is an inclined plane, sigma t will be the tangential stress and sigma n will be the normal stress, perpendicular stresses. That is, tangential stress means it is tangent to the inclined plane. So this is the inclined plane. This is a rectangular bar. It is subjected to uniaxial stress sigma x along the x-axis. Then we are considering an inclined plane AC. Sigma t is the tangential stress acting on it, and sigma n is the normal stress acting on it at an angle theta. Normal to the plane AC makes an angle theta with the x-axis. The expression for sigma n and sigma t can be obtained by considering the equilibrium of a wedge element of thickness t. So we are going to consider the equilibrium of this wedge element for a thickness t, small t. So first we are going to resolve the forces perpendicular to the inclined plane. So we are going, first step is we are going to resolving the forces perpendicular to inclined plane. So what are the forces perpendicular to the inclined plane? When you are taking the forces perpendicular, how many forces are there? If you are considering the inclined plane, there is sigma n and sigma x and sigma t. Sigma t we are going to consider along AC. So sigma t, the component will be 0 into perpendicular distance will be 0. So sigma n and sigma x will be the stresses. So sigma n into AC into thickness t, stress into area, wall area will give you the load. So it is sigma n into AC into thickness t is equal to, what is sigma x? Sigma x into, sigma x is along AB. So we have to convert that into this component. Convert that component into this component. ഇവിടെയാണ് sigma x ആക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അതിനെ AC componentലേക്ക് resolve ചെയ്യണം. So it will be sigma x into this side AB into T thickness into cos theta. So it is sigma x into AB is the side into T cos theta, because we are resolving it along AC. So this is the adjacent side. So it will be cos component. So now simplifying these, we get sigma n is equal to sigma x into AB by AC into cos theta. T and T gets cancelled. Now what is AB by AC from the figure, which is again cos theta. That is sigma x into cos theta into cos theta, which is equal to sigma x cos square theta. So sigma n, we got the expression as sigma x cos square theta. Now next step is we are going to resolve the forces along the inclined plane. This we have resolved the forces perpendicular to inclined plane. Now we are going to resolve the forces along the inclined plane. So now resolving the forces along the inclined plane there is sigma t. So it is sigma t into, the inclined plane is AC, into thickness t is equal to, next component is sigma x. Sigma x into, what is the component? Sigma x into AB into, along the inclined plane ആണ്. So it is t opposite side ആണ്. So it is t sin theta. AB into, previous case we have taken cos theta. So it is t sin theta. So from that we will get sigma t is equal to sigma x into AB by AC into sin theta. So which is sigma t is equal to sigma x into cos theta sin theta. This is the expression. So sigma n is equal to, normal component sigma n is equal to sigma x cos square theta, and tangential component sigma t is equal to sigma x cos theta sin theta, which is also equal to sigma x sin 2 theta by 2. That is sin 2 theta is 2 cos theta sin theta. So cos theta sin theta is sin 2 theta by 2. So these are the expressions for tangential and normal stress when it is subjected to uniaxial stress sigma x.